1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
We are back. Yes, indeed, another Wednesday night. And we are here live at the 10 at 10. My name is Brett Berry, of course, with BaR Rated Entertainment, Cerebral Sports. We're here again at 10 at 10. Back again, once again. I'm here with Barris and Colt, joining me from Illicit. And where else have we got? Barris is at City Steam, of course. Colt's at Illicit. I'm from the comfort of my own home. Gentlemen, welcome in. We're just getting started here with our game, of course, the Cerebral Sports 10 at 10, brought to you by, of course, Play It Again Sports. Guys, listen, I can't stress enough how much you want to go to a local shop and buy and sell new and used equipment. Don't go to Dick's. Don't go to Modell's. Do they even exist? I don't know. Head on down to Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Tell them BaR Rated Brett sent you. They are the ones that are helping us do this every Wednesday night and providing you, the winner, with a $10 gift card. And guess what? It's the end of the month. I'm in a good mood, and I'm giving away an extra $10 this month, and we're going to spin a wheel at the end. I've been putting your names into a wheel, and we're going to spin it at the end. So maybe if you win, you can get doubled down and get an extra 10. But there's a good chance, if you're hanging around watching the stream, that you will land, or it will land on your name, and you'll get an extra $10 from us here at BaR Rated Entertainment. And, of course, your friends at Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. We've got 15 people logged in, watching the stream. I think we have over 20 right now ready to stream. And I'll tell you what, it's the same thing we do every Wednesday night. And every night at the 10 at 10, it's 10 questions, action-packed, time-based, and fast-paced. You're going to have 20 seconds to answer each question. They're multiple choice. If you haven't played before, this is how it works. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. We're going to go through the questions, the answers, and then reveal the scores after each question until we crown a winner here tonight. Once again, only one winner, but then, of course, the extra 10 bones I'm throwing to you. So let us know where you are. If you're hanging out in the chat, if you're commenting on the page, let us know where you're playing from. Again, the link to play right here, crowd.live/cerebral to get ready to go for tonight's game. 10 questions, and we'll bring in Colt in a little bit. And Barris, of course, I know Colt's behind the glass producing, but Barris is going to be playing along as well. Barris, I tuned into a game a few nights ago, and you won a game. Isn't that a conflict of interest?
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's all for fun.
It is all for fun.
But I was it was when the Colts came, and I was very surprised I won. I stopped playing at the end of the game, and I did the last question.
I was watching when you wanted to answer the Capcom question. I was like, Barris is gonna love this one. But yeah, we're here, and of course we got Joe Rosensweet from Baltimore. Welcome in, Joey. Shrimp Chips. I don't know if that's a location or a delicious treat, but yes, indeed, he's from Shrimp Chips, Wisconsin. I don't know if it's a real place or not. But once again, we've got people playing from all over, mostly here in New England, but down in the Mid-Atlantic, in New York, Connecticut, wherever you guys are. Once again, crowd.live/cerebral. Let's get going with the game. 10 questions. Don't forget that we will be having our ninth question where you'll be typing in the answer, and you will also have a quick question at the end. 10 seconds to answer question number 10, but 200 points at stake. You will see a timer start down on your screen right now. Best of luck to everybody. Last week we had our, who was our winner? Was it Captain Grid? I wonder if he's back in here. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Best of luck to everyone. Here's question number 1. Of course, we got to talk about Tiger. Oh, no. Very upsetting, of course. Yes, Barris wasn't drunk, wasn't high. He just put the pedal to the metal. He just very unfortunate what happened. But, of course, we're asking his very first major. What was the first major championship that Tiger Woods won in his golf career? And here are your options. Was it the Masters? Was it the Open Championship? Was it the PGA Championship or was it the U.S. Open? Lock in your answers now. 20 seconds to answer. As the timer goes down, so do your points. And we hope he's okay, Barris. I mean, honestly, Tiger Woods probably the best golfer of all time. If not, it's not 1-1A with Jack Nicklaus. Devastating to see.
One thing I was happy to say that they didn't report like a fatality or no critical condition. Like they said, he was okay. So
had to get leg surgery, and that's about it. Thank God. Yeah, but we'll see if his playing career is over. Once again, the question we're asking: what was the first major championship? And let's look at the answer. 17 of you said the Masters. That's where you get the green jacket, Barris. 1 of you said the Open. 4 for the PGA Championship, and 8 of you said the U.S. Open. His very first victory in the major championships at the ripe age of 21 was the Masters. Burst onto the scene. Not his first victory. He did win 2 other Opens before that. But, of course, the big one is the Masters. Big time, big time. Let's take a look at our rankings after question number 1. Steve is back, and he's in first place. Andrew and Jabronis. 98 points for Steve right out of the gate. We got a bunch of people playing here. Zalman's back. Miriam, how you doing? Bad Kitty, S&M Patties, Shelby, Sean. We've got Taint Biter 02.
What a great name.
That's a question for another day. Would you rather have your taint bitten or bite a taint? I guess we'll find out. Here's your next question. The Seattle Mariners are one of 6 major league teams that have never won a World Series. Which one of these teams is not part of that group? So one of these teams has won a World Series. The rest have not. They joined the Mariners and others. Here are your options. Was it the Tampa Bay Devil Rays or the Rays, the Texas Rangers, the Cleveland Indians, or the Milwaukee Brewers? And this is a relevant question because I don't know if you heard, Barris, but the owner of the Mariners kind of went off the rails and said some weird stuff, and it got leaked. He talked about how, like, my players, they're going to stay in the minors because we don't want to start their clock. And, it's in baseball, if you hold off a guy from coming up, you get an extra year of team control. And this guy's worried about, the owner's side instead of, like, showing the fans a competitive team. And why wouldn't you? You've never won a World Series, Mather. Well, now he's gone. So now we're going to find out.
Even a player itself, man, like that's all part of development. You want people to give their all.
If these guys are ready to play in the majors, why not bring them up? So anyway, we've got our answers locked in. 6 of you said the Rays, 3 of you said the Rangers, 15 of you said the Indians, and 10 of you said the Brewers. The Rays have never won. They've been there twice. The Texas Rangers have never won. They've been there. Yes, Miriam, bring Kellenick back to New York. The Brewers have never won, but the Cleveland Indians have won a World Series way back in the 40s. Yeah. They're probably the longest team that has won a World Series that hasn't won one since.
I wasn't too sure about that.
They went to I think it was 2016, and that's where they predicted in Back to the Future that the Cubs would win the World Series, and they did. And they lost, they beat the Cleveland Indians, so... Yes, indeed. Miriam got me all shaken up. I'm all emotional about Jared Kellenick. I'm a huge Kellenick guy. All right, let's look at our rankings after that. Jabroni's now in first. Patties and Sean. There's Miriam in fourth. Steve down to fifth. And the rest of you've got some catching up to do. Let's get our next question up on the board. Here we go. The Indianapolis Colts, they recently traded for Carson Wentz. Bunch of losers there. And the last time the Colts were relevant, I would say, they've been in the playoffs. They did win a Super Bowl against which team? Super Bowl 41. Was it the Packers, the Bears, the Cowboys, or the Giants? This is when Peyton Manning was their quarterback. All the way back at Super Bowl 41 in 2007. Who did the Colts beat in that Super Bowl? It was a pretty... I wouldn't say boring. There was a kick return for a touchdown. There was a...
I was about to say, there was, Devin Hester.
Ooh, Barris. You might have... a good thing time's up. You might have said a name, but yes, Devin Hester is a good name to throw out there. Let's take a look. We had 5 of you say the Packers. 16 of you said the Bears. 7 for the Cowboys and 7 for the Giants. The Indianapolis Colts. It would have been great to see Eli versus Peyton, but that did not happen. It was Peyton versus sexy Rex Grossman and the Chicago Bears. So, yes, indeed, the Indianapolis Colts won their last Super Bowl in 2007.
First Super Bowl with 2 black head coaches.
That's right, and that is a theme of tonight. Since it's the end of the month, we cannot forget about Black History Month, so we've got another question coming up for you soon. Sean is back in first, Steve in second, and there's Andrew in third. Here's your next question. This isn't a Black History Month question, though. This is a karate question. And Barris, did you know that karate comes from 2 Japanese words? Te, meaning hand, and kara, meaning what? Let's take a look at your options. Is it A, empty, B, power, C, fast, or D, fluid?
I just, which brings me to something else I want to talk about. I was going to talk about it at the end, but I'm going to tell people now, for those that play the Thursday night game, theme game Thursday, I'm going to show you a picture of what our theme is.
Ooh.
That's right, baby.
All Cobra Kai, it's not even Karate Kid stuff. It's all Cobra Kai.
And it's only
I have
season
not.
one.
I have yet to watch one of those. Let's take a look. What we have our answers locked in. 10 of you said empty. 15 for power hand. 5 of you said fast. 5 of you said fluid. Karate means empty hand in Japanese. And did you know? So the word karaoke means empty orchestra.
Yeah.
There you go. So the kara, empty. Yes, you just learned a Japanese word. Kara means empty. Let's take a look at the rankings. Andrew's in first place, a sizable lead over Sean. Miriam in third. Ooh. Steve, Markham, Taint Biter 02. There's Barris in sixth. We've got a bunch of guys playing tonight, bunch of ladies, bunch of people. Everyone's locked in. We've got over, 30 plus people playing tonight. Nice. Another nice 35 people playing tonight. There's Colt. How you doing, Colt?
Guys, I'm being kicked out of Illicit. It's been a pleasure, and I wish everyone that's playing luck.
Well, we're sad to see you go, Colt, but we'll try to make it work on the back end here. My producer, my rock, he's leaving us. But, Colt, we'll see you next time. Let's get to the next question. Here it is on the board. Here's your Black History Month, all about Jackie Robinson right now. Played on a high school baseball team with what other future Hall of Famer? This is a tough question, but it is eye-opening once you see who it is. Is it Whitey Ford, Bob Gibson, Ted Williams, or Stan Musial? He played on a high school team with not only one, but 2 future Hall of Famers. One of them was Bob Lemon. The other one is one of these 4. Lock in your answers now. A, B, C, or D.
That's interesting.
Barris, is that you running the StreamYard behind me there?
I'm going to try to make it work out.
Awesome. Loving it. All right. We've got our answers locked in. Let's take a look what everyone had. 8 of you said Whitey Ford, 14 for Bob Gibson, 10 of you said Ted Williams, and 3 said Stan Musial. You would think it was Bob Gibson, another African-American ball player. Oh, no, that was Josh and Bob Gibson both black? Was that? I think I'm right in saying that.
Yeah.
Josh Gibson, yes. He never did play in the MLB. He was in the Negro Leagues. But believe it or not, Jackie Robinson played high school baseball on a tournament team with Ted Williams and Bob Lemon. Can you imagine these 2 guys on the same team? Oh, what a roster. But yes, indeed, Jackie Robinson, the Hall of Famer with Bob Lemon and Ted Williams on his high school team. Let's take a look at the rankings. Andrew, Sean, there's Barris in third place. Taint Biter 02 in fourth. Miriam, Patty, Steve, Markham X, rounding out our top 6. We've got another one coming at you right now. Question number 6. The movie The Blind Side is based on a true story of what former NFL offensive lineman? I had to think of a good sports movie. It was at Orlando Pace, Tyron Smith, Michael Oher, or Laremy Tunsil.
I knew this because, when I saw the movie. Zaman thought Ted was way older. I thought so, too, and I picked Ted.
I had to fact check it because I was looking up facts. I was like, I got to throw a Jackie Robinson question in here. But you know what? Yeah, they played on the same team in high school. So we've got our answers locked in. Time has run out. Let's take a look. We had one of you say Orlando Pace, one for Tyron Smith, one for Laremy Tunsil. That's the guy that had the unfortunate picture leak right before the draft wearing a gas mask, and it was not for gas. Let's put it that way. But yes, the correct answer, of course, is Michael Oher. He was a homeless teenager, was taken in not by Sandra Bullock, but the person who actually took him in, and they turned him into a superstar NFL offensive lineman, a tremendous
it's a really
fairy tale.
Yeah.
It's a great story. The movie's okay, but the story itself is a great story.
I remember reading it.
So there we go. We have our answer, and we have our ranking. Sean still in first. Andrew not far behind. Barris in third. Taint Biter Steve. Patty's Miriam. Everyone's hang on as we get ready to go for the next question. We're already at question number 7, and it's coming up right now. Here it is. And it's another logo teaser talking about Black History Month. Let's talk about historically black colleges. Which one of these is represented by the logo shown? Lock in your answers now. What historically HBC is represented by the logo shown? Southern University, Selma University, Shaw University, or Spelman College. These are all HBCs. I think there's 107 of them in the world out there. Grambling State is another big one. I know that's out there. Hampton, Howard. There you go. Paris, could you name all 107 right now?
I can name 8.
That's pretty good.
I visited Hampton when I was in high school.
What's the other one? Florida A&T.
North Carolina.
The Rattlers, yeah. North Carolina A&T. There's a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's take a look. We had 22 of you say Southern University, 5 said Selman, 3 said Shaw, 5 said Spelman College. If you look at the logo, it says SU for Southern University, but that U also looks like a J, and they are called, of course, the Jaguars. The correct answer is Southern University, by the way. So I love how logos integrate and incorporate other unique things about the school or the mascot. So there it is. The correct answer, Southern University. Go Jags. Let's take a look at our rankings with 3 questions left. Andrew Barris in second place. Sean is in third. Steve in fourth. Patty's Markham X hanging around as well. This might be a tough game tonight, but that's why it's called trivia, not shit you know. Let's get ready for the next question. Question number 8 on the board. In which country is the world's largest stadium by capacity located? The answer might shock you. Here are your options. It is Australia, India, North Korea, or the United States of America. I can't wait to get back to a stadium and just sit near people and enjoy a live sporting event.
Yeah.
I don't know how far away we are from that, but guess what? It's around the corner, hopefully. You've got 5 seconds. Sorry, go ahead.
The atmosphere of like grabbing like a refreshment or something and walking to your seat, and how like the whole encompassing area is just people screaming, and you look across and it's just colors. I miss all that.
Yeah, I know. And like you think about like these like giant soccer stadiums. Oh man, there's just so many people. All right, answers are locked in. 5 of you said Australia, 14 said India, 10 said North Korea, 4 of you said the United States. Believe it or not, the correct answer is North Korea.
Yeah.
Are they even allowed to play sports in North Korea? Who knows?
No one's there.
No one's there, but yeah, we've got it houses over 150,000 people, and it's a multi-purpose sports stadium. It's the largest one in the world. I thought the big house in Michigan was bigger, but no, North Korea's I forget what the name of it is. But yeah, it's
1.5.
1.5, yeah, absolutely. All right, let's look at the rankings. Andrew Barris and Steve, a former winner, trying to go with another one here. We've got a bunch of other players trying to play catch up. We've got 2 questions remaining, and then we're going to spin the wheel once I get all the names in there. You'll have to bear with us. Barris can kind of do a little, a little delaying while I get all the names in the wheel. But once again, Andrew Barris and Steve, we'll let you do your shtick. We'll let you do your plugs. But let's get ready for the next question. Don't forget, this is a type-in question. You're going to type in your answer. You've got 25 seconds to do so. 150 points on the board. And here it is. It's our wacky sport alert. And I know you know this, Barris, but they actually play Quidditch in college. And I'm asking you, what is the name of the ball that is thrown through the hoops to score points? Lock in your answers now. Spelling counts. I watched a Quidditch highlight the other day, and it was like dudes dunking on people and tackling people.
They go hard.
It's rugby with broomsticks. I can't believe it. So we threw this one out here. I know this is a sports game, but Quidditch is a sport, and I know that there are a few guys playing that are Harry Potter fans, so this is an homage to you guys. I hope you get your answers locked in quick.
Officially played at almost every D1 college now.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's insane. It's going
Back
to
when
be big.
Back when we thought Ultimate Frisbee was weird, now we've got actual Quidditch games that are going on. All right, we've got our answers locked in. We had 11 of you say quaffle. 3 said ball, 2 said snitch, shuttlecock, that's badminton, Mariah Carey, that's hysterical, bocce, and quaffule, Barris balls, basketball, bludger, whack-a-mole. I'm loving these answers, but the correct answer, Yorktown Pizza shout out, is the quaffle. Yes, it's actually a volleyball, if you really want to call it what it is in real life, but the technical name for it is a quaffle.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a quaffle, and now you know. All right. Rankings before the final question of the game. Here it is. Don't forget, Steve's got a 1-point lead over Andrew, and there's Barris in third place. Steve has once again shot his way to the top, and he's going for another $10 gift card, once again provided by Play It Again Sports. Miriam is dropping knowledge about Jackie and Ted Williams in World War II. Thank you, Miriam.
Wow, that's a really good point.
Here we go with the last question. 10 seconds to answer. And of course, we have to drop you with the This Day in Sports. And it's about NASCAR. Malcolm Campbell sets the world land speed record for driving his famous Bluebird car at Daytona Beach, Florida. But these days in NASCAR, only 3 major car manufacturers are used. Which one of these is not featured in NASCAR races? Lock in your answers. Is it Ford, Honda, Chevrolet, or Toyota? 5 seconds remaining. Which one of these is not a make or model of a car used in NASCAR? Let's find out together, shall we? Answers are locked in. 18 of you said Honda, 7 said Chevrolet, 6 said Toyota. Believe it or not, it is the Honda. Oh. They do not race Hondas. They only race those on streets, not NASCAR. There you go. Yeah, the old muffler dropping it down, dropping the frame, getting the big rims, and you can't really race 500 laps in that thing. Yeah. All right. With this, our winner here tonight is Steve. Once again, he's got another $10 gift card from Amazon from Play It Again Sports. Well done, Steve. Barris comes in second. Markham X in third. And look at this, Aunt Jan, This Is the Way, S&M, Jabronis, Emily, Kevin, everyone that's involved. Guess what? Stay put, because I'm going to throw it over to Barris, and I'm going to type in some names. So, Barris, let's stop sharing this right here and let you go do your thing. Tell some people about your theme game tomorrow.
So tomorrow is our theme game Thursday, for those that like to play theme game Thursday. It'll be 10 questions on something I've been talking about, and Matt Turner asked me if I'll do it. So you know what? I was like, I never watched the show. I'm going to start watching it. I started watching it last week. I am on the last season, and it is Cobra Kai. It will strictly be about season 1, and then I'll probably do season 2 and 3, come and follow up. But it's only 10 questions, and it's going to be 10 questions all about season 1 of Cobra Kai. I went and rewatched it. I'm starting to rewatch it before I do season 3, because I write questions while I watch them, and I'm doing other things too. Writing my. Is it
really that good, Barris?
It is. Even if you didn't really follow the Karate Kid trilogy, I guess you want to call it, it's still very interesting, because there's a lot of interesting dynamics and relationships in it, and that's what really caught my interest. That I was like, I don't want to see these guys try to relive their childhood, but it's a lot more than that. Like, they both have kids now, and there's drama between that whole faction, and then there's and there's kids are in high school, so it's a lot of high school drama. But it is very interesting, and they play a lot of good 80s music too, which I'm very happy with. I love 80s music. So
there you go.
And if you haven't watched it, definitely, they're only half-hour episodes, 10 episodes a season. So you can, I breezed through the first 2 seasons, and I'm probably going to start season 3 tomorrow morning when I'm eating breakfast. That's why I like to binge while I'm eating breakfast, and then when I'm washing my dishes and stuff. So definitely. Zalman says he knew he served Ted in the Major League before the war. Well, I had the impression Jackie was 22 when he got done, so thought Ted was 5 or 8 years older. I definitely. I was just guessing, and I was going off of a name and the time frame, and I wasn't positive when Whitey Ford played. I thought he played earlier, so I just guessed Ted Williams. The other guy, I don't know baseball very well.
It's always tough. Those older questions are tough. You either know it or you don't. But I tell you what, I'm always impressed by the knowledge that people bring, and that's why, like we say, it's trivia. It's supposed to be tough, but then again, if you know something and you're happy to. As I stall here, as I'm trying to type and talk at the same time, I'm trying to put all the names in for you guys so we can crown a winner for another $10 gift card. I hope you guys are hanging on to the stream. And if you're not, and you happen to wake up and see a $10 gift card in your inbox, well, congratulations. All right, so we've got how many contestants right now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need to add 2 more. I forgot Kevin, and I didn't add you, Barris, because I'm not giving you my $10. You know what? Let's throw Barris in there. Why the hell not? All right, I'm going to bring this back over. Thank you guys so much for being patient. We're sharing our screen. Here it is. All right, don't mind all the other nonsense going on. All of your names are locked in. We're ready to spin the wheel. And let's find out who's taking an extra $10 gift card home tonight. I love this. This is great. This is in honor of the Barris Wheel. And it's Miriam. Look at that. Well done, Miriam, for being where you were on the board. Congratulations. Isn't it so great to see a super fan take home an extra $10 provided by Play It Again Sports? Just tremendous. So great to see. Congratulations to Steve. Congratulations to Miriam. And once again, can't believe we've already ended this month. And yes, look at Miriam, a good sport, showing that she won $10 as well as Steve. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Barris, where can people find you other than tomorrow night? You're at Brains and Brews with City Steam. What else you got going on?
Also, on Wednesdays, like tonight, I'm already here now. You can catch me at City Steam at 7:30. And if you live in the area of like East Hampton, Colchester, Marlborough, I also do Marlborough Tavern. That game starts at 5:30. And it's they're actually two different games now. I got it on the rotation where, I can make it so if someone wants to follow me from one place to another, they're not getting the same game. I was very cautious about that because it's happened before.
Yeah, but, I actually had someone show up. I had someone show up to Tuesday night, and they played Monday night in thoughts that they would have the same game. I'm like, guys, we try to do better than that. You got to try harder than that.
Yeah.
It's certainly not cheating, but you can show up.
It's just trying to make an easy buck for them. But if you play enough trivia, you'll learn something regardless.
Yes.
So I mean that's your advantage right there. Just the repetition of playing, you start learning things.
That's like I'll never forget the term for the plastic tip on the end of a shoelace is an aglet.
Aglet.
An aglet. I will never forget that, and I've had that question twice in the last 3 years, and it always pops up. I'm like, I know it. I'll never forget it. So
I have learned now the pen writing name of Stephen King is Richard Bachman, and I've gotten it wrong before, and I said Richard something. I know it's Richard, but it's Richard Bachman.
It's not Richard Simmons, that's for sure.
Nope. It's not Richard Harris.
No, it's not Richard Harris. Well, guys, thank you once again. I can't thank Barris enough for hopping on, doing double duty tonight. He's at trivia at City Steam, hopping on at the 10 at 10. We lost Colt, but he's here in spirit, of course, beanie and all. And you can find me once again Monday nights at 5 Churches Brewing in New Britain, 6 o'clock, 6:30, question number 1. Tuesday nights at the Parkville Market in Hartford, where we do Hot Fingers trivia both Monday and Tuesday. And, of course, right here at 10 o'clock on Wednesday nights for Cerebral Sports, presented by Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Guys, thank you once again. I can't thank Barris enough. For Barris, I'm Brett, and we'll see you next time.
See ya. Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now. Because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers! What do we have? 4-8 again in the National Hockey League. How long is the game?
All right, question number 24. This is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Hit the rest if you need to.